Hey, are you trying to get into property business, but your current business is not working as it should? That's why I am here. I want to help you. Because I also wanted to get into the properties business, but my business wasn't working. And you know what? You can learn about projects, you can learn about lease option agreements, buy-to-lets, so many different things. But do you know what? If your current business is not working, this is just adding another business. It is not just simple as just going and buying a house and making money from it, because it's not as simple. But I don't want to talk about here property right now. What I want, I'm gonna shoot series of videos to help you to fix your current business, so you are already making money in your business, and not just making money, you are creating a great profit from your current business, but not running like crazy and doing everything, but working as a business owner. And what I mean by that, you are delegating tasks. You are giving tasks to other people to do for you. You are paying them, because your job is to bring enough of business into your current business, so your business is growing and growing. So if you would like to know more, listen till the end, because today I'll share with you 3 main things which every business owner needs to have. And by the way, if you don't know me, my name is Vincent Hovorka, and if you like my energy, if you like the action what I'm doing, I want to share with more people like yourself. So please share the video with others, business owners who can benefit from that. So the key number 1, know what business you are in. But what I mean, know what business you are really in, because sometimes we think we are in some business, but at the end of the day, we find out we are in a totally different business. So let me give you an example. Let's say you are a social media manager, and if somebody asks you, what is it you do? What is your business? You say, I'm social media manager. No, this is your role. This is your status, as you would say. I'm a manager, I'm a real estate manager, or I'm a social media manager, or I'm a coach. This is your status. This doesn't mean that this is the business what you are doing. So you need to understand to know how to present yourself. So if you are a social media manager, for example, and someone will ask you, what is it you do? You will tell them what exactly you are doing. And it can sound like that. I'm helping coaches to get more online presence by increasing their visibility on social media. Do you know anybody who could benefit from something like that? So that person exactly know who you are helping and how you are helping. You are helping coaches to get more visibility through social media. It's a much better sentence than say I'm a social media manager, because if you say you are a social media manager, it's so broad. And so many people, they'll just say, oh, another social media manager. But if you specify it and you have that statement in your mind and you know who you are helping by doing what, that's gonna massively help you. Because wherever you go from now on, if you are in a barber, or if you are a woman and you are in a hairdresser shop and making your hair, if somebody will ask you, what is it you are doing? You don't say, I'm a property manager, I'm a coach, I'm a social media manager. No, you say, what do you are helping people with what? Because if you say it like that, those people will remember that. And if they know about this particular person, they can say like, I know a person who's helping coaching to get more visibility on social media. Because just recently I've seen the post on social media and somebody said, does anybody know about anybody who's in social media who can help us to promote this event which is coming in Edinburgh? And somebody replied, I know somebody who is cheap. And that person said like, no, I don't need anybody cheap. I need somebody who is good. But if I would know who is doing especially social media for organizing events and getting people in and I would know about that person, so I can say like, I know exactly that person. But I wouldn't know that person if that person wouldn't introduce themselves like that. Do you get it? I hope you do. So this is the first thing. You need to know your statement for your business. So action, take pen and paper and write down what is your statement for your current business, what business you are really in and who you are helping. And maybe also something else, but I'll tell you maybe in the next video. Number 2, let me think about it. I got it, I'm back. It was just a wee joke. If you don't measure, you don't manage. Remember that. If you don't measure, you don't manage. You need to measure what is your progress in your business. You need to measure every single thing. How you are getting leads into your business. How you are making your sales calls. What is your success rate? when you are closing people? What is your follow-up ratio? You need to measure everything. And more often you measure, more often you can improve it. And I'll give you an example. I'm sure if you are in business, you ever dealt with taxes. And a lot of people, when they are starting and having new business, they don't care about any accountant and the taxes. So they run their own business for a year and a half, because this is how long you can run it before you need to submit your first tax returns. And after they go to accountant and they say like, here is my paperwork, this is how much business I've done, how much do I pay? And the accountant says like, oh, well, this is how much you pay. And you can say, oh, but it's too much. But it's like, yeah, but I cannot do much because we need to submit the tax return this month, and I have only 1 month to do that, and I cannot go backwards and help you to advise you because it's already done. But if you would go to the accountant in the first month, okay, if you would go to the first month and you tell them, this is how much money I think I will be making in that business, do you have an advice? We can structure it like that, and it means if you are following those steps and you are in those things, at the end of the year, we should be paying in the taxes that much, and the accountant can massively reduce your taxes because they have time. So if every month you submit your accountant your bills, every month you can check how you are doing. What are your profit? What is your loss? How much revenue you are doing? Where the leads are coming from? What you can improve? So you can improve 12 times a year. If you go just once a year to accountant, you can improve it only 1 time a year. If you measure something every week, you can improve that every week. If you measure something every day, you have some daily measurements. Like for example, people who want to get into shape, they go to the gym every day or 5 times a week, and they measure what they eat every day. They are measuring how they are exercising every single day. And do you know what? They are gonna get great results because they are doing it every day. But in business, we don't do that. Very often in business, we just forget about measuring. We are just trapped into doing the same thing all over again, and we don't care where the leads are coming from, how we are doing the sales. We are just happy that we close some client and we don't know. But the thing is, if you don't know where your next client will come from or the next one, you are not having a business which can sustain and which can be systemized and which can be automated and which could work as a proper business. At the moment, if it's you are maybe running a business randomly. Here I got a client, perfect. Here I got a client, perfect. And it was me. When I started with coaching 3 years ago, I didn't know where the clients are coming from. I signed up one week, I signed 3 clients, and the next 3 months I didn't sign up anybody because I didn't have a system in place. I didn't know where the leads are coming from. I was so confused. So some months I was like, oh, amazing. I'm making it. I'm signing up clients. I'm helping people. It's going great. And after the next 3 months, I'm like, oh my God, I spend all this money for the new things, for advertising, to improve my business, but I don't have the money now in a business because no clients are coming. Why is that? Because there were no systems in place, no measurements. And I've learned from that recently, actually this year in January, so not that long time ago, and now I measure much more. There is still improvement in myself. I'm not perfect, far from that, but I'm definitely measure much more often than I used to. And this is helping me to see where the leads are coming from. I can speak with my digital marketing agency. I can tell them like, this is not many leads are coming this week. What happened? Can you improve that ad? Can you do something in here? Can you do some changes? Maybe the landing page is not, the email sequence is not working properly. There are no emails coming. This guy didn't get the email, because I can measure more often and I can see. More you measure, more you manage. So this is advice number 2 in your current business. Let's see the last advice what I want to give you today, and after, if you watch the video next week, I'll give you even more advice, and the next week I'll give you even more, and the next week maybe we will see. Depends if you're gonna be showing up, if you're gonna be taking action, and if you take your business seriously. And if you are able to fix your business, then we can speak also about property and what you can do in that sector, because I'm in the property game for 5 years and I know quite a lot. But the thing is, let's fix your business first. Are you up for it? And advice number 3 is freeing up your time. And how are we gonna do that? We need to first know what is your hourly value as you, as a business owner. How much money you should be bringing to your business when we will count per hours. But do you know what? I already have done one video how to calculate all of that, and I did it on the whiteboard. So I'll include that video in here at the end of this video, and you can go and check how to know your value. But I just want to say, when you know your value, you will not focus on tasks which are not generating that much time for you. And yes, sometimes you have to do it, especially if your business is smaller, and I've done it as well. But more you're growing, you need to get rid of the tasks which are not making you as much money, and they are a low money task, and you need to pass it to someone else. So very good way for a lot of people when they are starting is to hiring a virtual assistant. The virtual assistant can cost you $5-6 an hour, so much cheaper than if you would hire someone in here in UK for £10-11 an hour. Obviously a bit different quality, but to start with, if you have a certain budget, you can do that. And that virtual assistant can help you with a lot of tasks. For example, my virtual assistant helped me with phone calls, helped me with finding potential leads, helped me to find competitors, all their advertisement, what they are doing, all the competitors for my coaching business was list of 98 different businesses, and I have that list. She sourced it for me, one by one, and I paid her like £200 for doing that. And still, it would take me hours and hours to do that research on my own, but I would rather pay someone else. So you need to start thinking as a business owner, and I know you have a limited budget, and I know maybe £100 a week, it seems like a big stretch in your business right now, but I'm telling you, if you pay someone £100 over the week to save you maybe 5, maybe 10 hours, maybe 15 hours a week doing low money tasks or tasks which are not bringing you any money, you'll free up your time, and especially you'll free up your mind because someone else is doing that. And you know what? At the beginning, it will cost you a little bit more time because you need to now go find the virtual assistant. It's easy. But after, all the things what you are doing which are low money tasks or non-money tasks, but they still need to be done, like admin tasks, data entry, you need to record it and show it to that virtual assistant so they know exactly what they should be doing. So it will cost you a little bit more time at the beginning, but after it will cost you less time or none. And when you are freeing up your mind and freeing up your time, then you'll go and you'll start looking for new business and how you can bring that a lot of money into your business and spreading work to more and more people. That's how every successful business is built. Have a look at every big brand. There are teams of people doing it. There is never one person doing everything. And I know you need to get there. And maybe it's one of you, maybe it's two of you, maybe it's three of you. So, and if you don't have the time, we need to start thinking how to get more time back into your life. So now, thank you very much for watching. I'll remind you again, if you like the video and you want more of those videos to see and maybe help also some of your friends, share that video on your social media and with your friends, because it can definitely help them and it can help me to reach more people like yourself. So now, check this video right here, how to know your value. Once you know that, see you next week and we will continue with this building business on your terms and creating the life what you truly deserve. Bye-bye.